We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Georgia State Panthers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Still on his feet at the 45. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident.
Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And that's a really good start for this defense. But I tell you what, they're going to have more opportunities because they're going to throw the football a lot. They're in the top 10 in passing in college football for a reason. So this defense is going to have to play great, make plays on the ball like that all game long.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The run from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Unleashes one deep. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds. The Spartans offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him into one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Keep it on the ground. Still running at the 40. And he found all kinds room and got it down to the 28. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And the Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
San Jose State, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
The return is tackled down at the 27. And
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to take off. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future. And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that.
Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Looking to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Traylor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They're working that left side. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Oh, what a move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. Put up some big numbers this year if they keep up at this pace.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down.
Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He's looking downfield to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. Stop Justin. We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans. And anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Georgia State Panthers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Spartans will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return for the defense comes out on top with a pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Running into the open space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
To the air on second down. He makes the grab, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Spartan.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Spartans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And he made the extra point without problem. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Give to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
The give.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And this offense coming out slow, man. Kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And the Spartans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans will try to punch it in on first and goal. Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And and they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Touchdown, San Jose State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and throw it over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Using his feet to buy time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
They've got to find a way to get this guy into a rhythm. Here we go. Starting the game, he's 1 for 7. They've got to find some easy completions, 3-step drops, RPOs, swing passes to the running back, something to get this guy some confidence, because he's not playing with any right now.
Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's got it on the outside. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Georgia State jumps back to the line. They'll go right back to him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And nice job by the defense. Understanding 2nd and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the 3rd down and short.
They'll run the sneak for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the move, it's Flanagan. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. From the gun, the ground game. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Georgia State hoping to convert on 4th down here. Let's go. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Pressure coming. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking left. He makes a catch. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Defense dropping into soft coverage. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it! And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. This time on target. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Back to pass on second down. A little release to the back. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Tyree. Touchdown, San Jose State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in the Steel City over the years. A win.
He's going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal, you try to pay this drive off, and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
San Jose State, 28. Georgia State, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quick toss to the right. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive with a pass. Forced out of the pocket. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Looking downfield very late in the half. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Buys a little time. Hit as he throws. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs and help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. quickly out to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Big play for this offense if they get it to the 32. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Huff. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half. So,
oh, he's got some space. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan. And the beatdown has ensued.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
and I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Snagged out of the air. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it himself. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to fire deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Holding. Offense.
Could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leads them in 2nd and manageable.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing.
He uncorks one deep. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Finding an escape route.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on 3rd. Quickly complete. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So first down will open up the final period. To the air on first down. Complete. Hits a seam wide open. Touchdown Spartans. And the punishment has been extended. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, man. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen. He's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll line up for a second down play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Erickson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
It's 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Unloads to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on.
Intentional grounding. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
Offense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Going over the top, and that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick strike complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do is not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. And back to the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Flanagan. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Bringing the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the...
Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Might be changing the route. Let's go. They want to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Flanagan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays.
And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Hop. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tyree. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be king in 2, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating the...
Well, some might think this head coach has a...
in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another